There is a truth the world avoids, a truth whispered only among those who rise from nothing and build fortunes from the power of their own mind. Wealth begins long before it becomes money. Wealth begins as a thought, as a vision, as a burning desire held inside a person who refuses to settle for the life that was handed to them. Napoleon Hill understood this better than anyone. He spent 20 years studying the greatest industrial giants of his time. Carnegie, Rockefeller, Ford, Edison, and discovered that the foundation of every fortune was not inheritance, not luck, not talent, but mindset. The mindset that creates millionaires is not built in comfort. It is built in hunger, in decision, in unwavering belief. Most people believe that success comes from opportunity, but opportunity means nothing to the person who isn't mentally prepared for it. The average mind sees risk. The millionaire mind sees potential. The average mind waits. The millionaire mind decides. The average mind asks, "What if I fail?" The millionaire mind asks, "What if this is the moment everything changes?" A millionaire mindset begins with desire. Desire so strong it becomes an obsession. Carnegie once said that the person who does not have a clear, burning purpose will fall victim to the person who does. You must know what you want with precision, not vague wishes or timid hopes. You must define your vision so clearly that it becomes a magnet, pulling your behavior, your habits, and your environment into alignment. Wealth is not attracted to confusion. Wealth is attracted to clarity. But clarity alone is not enough. The next layer of the millionaire mindset is belief, the unshakable conviction that what you want is already possible for you. Edison believed in the light bulb long before the world believed in him. Ford believed in the Model T long before engineers agreed it was possible. Disney believed in his empire long before he could afford a single day of rent. Their belief was not dependent on results. Their belief created results. That is the difference between those who build fortunes and those who merely admire them. Yet belief must be backed by discipline. Discipline is the bridge between imagination and achievement. A millionaire mindset does not rely on motivation. It relies on responsibility. It relies on showing up on the days that break others. It relies on repetition, consistency, and doing the work that no one applauds. People see wealth and assume it is luck, but they never see the mornings of sacrifice, the nights of silence, the years of rejection, the decisions to keep going when quitting would have been easier. The millionaire mindset thrives in discomfort. It feeds on pressure. It grows under adversity. Another element is persistence, the trait Hill called the sustained effort required to induce faith. Persistence is what transforms a dream into destiny. Every millionaire you admire has a history of doors slammed in their face, plans that fell apart, strategies that failed, and moments where life brought them to their knees. But their minds were built differently. They saw failure as instruction, not as punishment. They saw setbacks as course corrections, not as endings. They understood that the universe tests the strength of your desire before it rewards it. Then comes the power of decision. Millionaire thinkers decide quickly and change slowly. Average thinkers decide slowly and change quickly. The moment you commit to a goal with full conviction without escape routes, without backup plans, you activate a part of yourself most people never meet. Decision brings clarity. Clarity brings focus. Focus brings power. And power brings results. But there is a deeper secret one Hill emphasized repeatedly. Your environment shapes your destiny. You cannot build a millionaire mindset surrounded by small thinkers. You cannot expand your vision by listening to people who argue for limitations. Wealth requires proximity to hunger, ambition, creativity, and strategy. You must protect your mind from negativity as fiercely as you protect your finances. You must treat your energy like currency. Spend it wisely. And yet, the greatest ingredient of all is imagination. Hill believed imagination is the workshop of the mind, the place where every fortune is first created. A millionaire thinks in images, not limitations. They visualize their success with sensory detail. They see the future before it arrives. They hold that vision long enough for their actions and habits to align with it. What you repeatedly imagine, you eventually experience. But the final piece, the one that separates the wealthy from the wish-fullies, taking massive, decisive action, not perfect action, not comfortable action, relentless action. Millionaires do not wait for permission. They do not need approval. They do not wait for the perfect moment because they know the perfect moment is created, not found. They act quickly, adjust intelligently, and learn continuously. This mindset is not reserved for the few. It is available to anyone who chooses to adopt it. The moment you decide to think differently, your world begins to shift. The moment you commit to a new identity, your results begin to transform. Wealth is not a destination. It is a way of thinking, a way of acting, a way of becoming. You don't need to be born into greatness. You only need to think like it. And the moment you decide to embrace the mindset that creates millionaires, your life will never look the same again.